Evening guys, I'm back over Lisworthy Pond here for the next couple of hours. Couldn't sit in the house any longer, just wanted to get back over here. So yeah, here at about 11, 12 o'clock. Just put my rods back in now. I'm on the peg, one up from the double, so I'm basically sat on the drop down peg, aka the brick. This was known as the brick swim for many years. Next to me is Lofty's Ledge, who's a known angler on here for many years. Then you got an unknown peg, which is one up. That no one really fishes that apart from kids, like float fishing or whatever. Directly opposite then, you've got the Willow Tree, Snag Alley, the bay. The bay's about 50 yards long. There's about 4 or 5 pegs in there. Some decent swims on this lake. So you got the bay, Corey's Corner, the disabled peg, which has got like a small scaffolding tube in front of it, so disabled anglers can come over here. We've then got the Rusty Bin at the bottom, which is down with the other island. There's 3 islands on this lake, lads. If you look, there's one to my left, there's one directly in front of me with 2 boats around it, and there's a big island down the bottom. All the margins go from about 2 foot to about 10 foot. The margin in front of me goes to about 2 to 12 foot, say. The margin in front of me goes to about 10 to 12 foot, depends on how much weed is in front of it. Going back to the earlier, what I was saying about the lake, then you go around the other side of the island, you got the bench peg, then obviously the cabins, peg 10, 11, and then 12, which is the overflow peg, and then the double itself, and then where I'm sat. So yeah, great little lake. £25 a year, £5 day ticket. So by the time you pay for your day tickets, you've only got to buy 5 guys, and then if you pay for 5, you might as well have bought yourself a membership. So anyone ever wants to fish here, we do have our own Facebook page. Have a look at the fish that have been coming out, guys. Pike fishing is allowed on here. Lovely little lake. I'm not trying to amp this place up too much, because anglers seem to be coming here enough at the moment. You know, it's a great little lake. Yeah, it's on a council estate. Don't believe the rumours to you guys about your cars getting broken into and whatever, because in my opinion it's absolute rubbish. I've fished this place since I was 12. Never really heard of an occurrence of someone having an issue on you. I've been on here on nights on my own. Alright, yeah, you get the odd drunk person walking through, but you ain't gonna get attacked by anyone. You're never really gonna have any issue unless you cause yourself an issue, just like any other lake up and down the UK or anywhere all over the world. So my plan for tonight is to be here at about 11, 12 o'clock. I'm fishing with my Nash scopes again, due to the fact that's my only setup at the moment. I'm looking at buying some rods, more rods now, later next year when I can actually afford it. I've just ordered new reels. I've also ordered new alarms. The reels that I've ordered, I've gone old school. I've gone Shimano 10,000s, and also Edward custom alarms, which I've only really seen come on the market in the last year. They're not cheap and they're not expensive, but you look after your gear and your gear will look after you at the end of the day. 2 alarms and a receiver, I believe, is about 250 quid, which is not expensive by any means in the carp fishing world. So I don't know if you can hear that, but I got fish boshing right in front of me. So listen guys, have a good night. If I don't catch anything, you won't hear anything else said to me. But if I do, I'll put something on YouTube and Twitter later on tonight. Cheers guys, peace out.